More care, maybe.
7.
Yeah, played it very well. Blocked the pocket, had he missed the black, which took the pressure off the shot.
14.
Played it with just a trace of left-hand side on the cue ball to gain position.
15. $22. $23.
Well, the last of the easy reds. Maybe another one that goes to the left corner once he removes
30.
this red. He'll be thinking about getting into the reds at some stage now.
31.
As I say, he's still got a red just above and to the right of the black. But he might decide to go into them. Well, not ideally on the red.
38.
But he is on one. Played it with a lot of screw on the cue ball instead of stun. The red does go to the middle, and he might be able to play for the pink. Just a little cannon to the red. Well, good recovery again. Cue ball just travelling a little too far for comfort. And he's on the brown.
Made history back in 2012 as the youngest ever qualifier to play here at the Crucible. The youngest debutant at 17 years and 45 days. 11 years on, he finally has a victory with that success over Ricky Walden.
43.
And now look what he's achieving. But the heavenward glance will tell you that that's not quite gone to plan.
Well, it was such a tight positional shot, that. And he's an absolute fraction of being on the red. So close this, that, in fact, I thought he could get it at one stage. There it is, look. He's a fraction short. If he's on that red, possibly win the frame.
Luca Brecel, 43.
Good pace on the cue ball. normally. He'd like to take this red on, but it's risky. It's not far away, this. A thicker kiss on the blue as well.
I guess the way Selby came back last night, as he so often does, and the fact that he has such a great record of overturning deficits and going on to be crowned champion here would suggest that he came into this session, even though he was behind, as the favourite to go on to win again and claim his 5th world title. But logic's been pretty thin on the ground in this tournament, and indeed this season.
Green ball.
Well, he'd like to push a colour safe here. And that's what he's done. He had a look to see if he was going to leave anything.
Luca Brecel 1.
If he placed the cue ball near the middle pocket. That's a clever shot, that, from Luca Brecel. Yeah, he could have played the snooker, but that green on the cushion gives him some insurance. And that red has come back across the table. He's got a great cue ball, though. Brilliant, brilliant shot.
One.
Should be a frame winner. From dead under the cushion with the cue ball, he knocks in this fantastic red. Now, important, he wins from here. This is a very good chance.
5.
Can play for black or pink. And prefer black, it leads to that red next to the black. He's got the choice of playing for either. Chose the black.
6.
Just a little low to be able to play for the red behind the black, but shouldn't be a problem, just to stun up for that red above the black into the right corner. And now wrong side of the red, so probably have to play for the pink or blue.
13.
If you can get to the black, all well and good. Just needs 2 reds.
Mark Selby's misread early in the first frame on the resumption today. Already feels like a pretty significant moment in this penultimate session. Brecel paid a poor safety. The Reds looked inviting to Selby to make another big break and draw level, but he missed. And of course, Brecel then settled back into his stride with the century, and now, courtesy of that brilliant red, to
20.
get back on. Very close to moving 3 clear again.
21.
Well, that snooker's required now. So, yeah, you're dead right there, Philip, because had Selby punished that loose safety, this could have taken on a whole different look, this match.
28.
He'd have drawn level, and he'd have been full of confidence.
29. Luca Brecel, 29, and the frame.
29 is enough, though, and the red that he got back in with was quite magnificent cueing. This is a very strong start from Luca Brecel, and he's pulling clear again at 11 frames to 8. Be with food for thought. Luca Brecel starting this penultimate session very strongly. A century, and then